I am Nina.
I'm Rosa.
I'm Maria, and we're tired. We pause with a clear shot of a blue bus stop.
Just look at you. She looks exactly like you.
The old great casting, I guess. The older one beside her expresses a judgmental glare at Maria. Hello, people. This is me.
You didn't hear what I said, Rosa?
What are you saying?
I said that looks exactly like.
All right, this is supposed to be fake.
Let's go.
Until an annoying tune rings, bursting open her eyelids to the sting of the sunlight. You could click on that link just to get an idea what the hell the damn ringtone sounds like.
Nah.
I don't really care.
What's next?
Okay, go. Forget you then. Alright, what kind of music is that?
What other apps I gotta open?
You guys are so uncooperative.
That's what happens when you wake up this early.
What kind of music is that? What? The orange-haired girl states her eyes into a tight squint.
Exactly me. That's me eating Ritz.
Okay.
It's literally me, but I deserve that. She does it. It's you.
Yes, you're pretty much offending me right now. But her eyes immediately widen at the sight of the busy street across from her, the sky sitting above her and clouds here and there. See what the hell she woke up to. She sits up. Where?
Though. I'm pretty sure she didn't wake up to that.
Ooh. Hotel
Why?
de la Luna.
What are you looking at?
Whatever.
Are you going to answer that girl? Why? Her ringtone gaining bothersome looks. She finally looks down. Why am I? Her body dressed in. She quickly pulls down the short, ruffled skirt. Is this a schoolgirl's uniform?
Good morning, Challenger.
The young girl stops at the sound of the slick woman's voice on the other side. Challenger? Where she is or why she's wearing this doesn't matter anymore. Another girl has woken up and Rosa is dressed in the same uniform. There we have Rosa.
The uniform.
Oh, what do you guys think of that stuff?
I feel like.
Oh my god, did you pick a picture where I have an iPhone? But is that an iPhone in the picture?
Probably, maybe. Why does that
No.
matter?
What do you mean? Oh.
That's Rosa?
Yes. Stop.
At least the uniform looks cute.
Okay.
Yeah, at least.
Something says there is more to this girl than her looks. Her brows curl sharply to the woman's voice on the phone.
Is this because of the contract?
Rosa had no hesitation like the other orange-haired girl.
As per your agreement, the contract takes effect today.
Back at the bus stop, it takes Maria a moment to understand. Right, the contract. Is that what she's talking about?
Who is she?
Hey, what does that even mean?
Now you're about to find out. Rin, just like the others, asked the ominous voice speaking through her phone. She considered never even answering because this girl had been caught dead asleep on also dressed in the same uniform. The suitcase literally just dumped on top of her, but she's born in haste to get away from the stranger that had caught her. His yells follow Rin as she makes her way around this very large building she doesn't recognize either.
And as detailed in the contract, each competitor has been given a new identity.
Now we have...
Where am I? The last girl. Nina quickly whispers, glancing around at the rows and rows of seats she wakes among.
with empty blue velvet chair stretching to the farthest wall. Even with her undeniably beautiful appearance, this teen girl grips the phone with fear.
Oh, that's how you know you're goody two shoes. You just woke up at the school.
Yeah, that's true.
With that cute ass face, though.
But even as she cowers lower in her seat, more and more people continue filing in through the entrance.
Information about your identity is located in the folder inside your suitcase.
Rosa searches quickly around the backseat of the taxi, seeing absolutely no sign of a suitcase. A change of identity is Rosa's main focus. Back at the bus stop, Maria barely notices passes the suitcase, she closes her eyes.
The competition has begun.
At this, all girls' eyes widen together, Rosa stopping her search for the suitcase in the taxi, Maria easing her grip on her short skirt and slowly rising from the bus stop. Nina stops hiding among the rows of chairs, even as more strangers fill the ones around her, and Rin cuts to a halt on the concrete, her suitcase with her as she finally stares up at the entrance. Every girl understands, so this is all part of the competition.
Now each competitor has been enrolled into Nigdy Academy, and that is where you'll attend as a student for the rest of the competition.
The taxi comes to a stop. We're here, ma'am. Rosa glances out the car window, sure enough, seeing the white building ahead.
School.
This as if being targeted personally with this. Means what? I never even heard of that school. Pathetic complaints. She looks back at the large green bus in front of them with people already rushing to its doors.
Your job is to get to the academy and attend orientation.
So, I have to get on that bus? Maria boards last and eyes a vast array of people waiting inside. She's just fail already.
I guess that means I'm supposed to get off then?
Rosa is bitter, flinging open the taxi door.
I'm at the location.
Tina glances around the auditorium, students all dressed in uniforms identical to hers.
What are we gonna compete for then?
She tries to pick out the challenge.
Good luck. We will stay in contact.
The line goes dead, each girl pausing before finally moving the phone to face their sudden reality. I guess I gotta go along with it.
Sounds easy. I just have to not mess up.
I still have no idea what's going on.
I'm already not liking this.
For sure.
Even saying this, Rosa rises to step out. Hey, my payment, girl! The driver urges before Rosa can put a foot out.
Oh, right. Sorry.
She quickly searches through her uniform's coat pockets, but every single one comes in empty, so she freezes.
Can you give me money?
Looks just like you, Rosa.
I know.
What was that? Driver glances to Rosa through the rear view mirror. First question! Rosa, what do you want to do? Tell him nothing or admit you don't have any money.
Last time I did nothing, but I'm bored of that, so just admit I don't have any money. I can't give you money.
The girl says plainly, the look in her dull eyes. The man turns to her in disbelief, staring her back in her own seat. Why has she been so rude to him? Do you know how this works, girl? He shouts at her over his seat. I drive, you pay. You cannot pay, you don't get into the car. Understand? Rosa freezes in the back seat. The man yells and spit already flying at her with the background echo of cars honking. Now pay! He suddenly reaches toward her as if to grip her wrist. Enough for Rosa to burst out of the taxi door. You see! She can hear the man calling until she's hiding behind the safety of a food stand.
Oh my god.
Right before she confusingly watches him move toward his taxi's trunk, opening it, and
That much?
here's your crap, the driver yells, tossing the suitcase to the curb.
Oh, you old man.
He watches as it slams onto the concrete, cracking open perfectly so everything inside spills all over the ground.
Hey!
Not caring to hide anymore, taxi speeding off in the light of a second. Students eye her crouching over the ground, picking up shirts, bras, and even underwear from over the floor. Oh my god, look at her. One girl whispers to her friends, cupping a hand over her mouth. How embarrassing.
Oh, it's nice to know how helpful they are.
They're watching us. Rosa's face reddens from the eyes and whispering being traded about her.
What?
Well, I'm broke, bitch, so.
Yeah.
One girl is scared back a step, the other fully screaming out, oh, it's that girl.
This is that girl for off.
Yes, it is me. This is me.
I'm exactly where I'm.
Overly frightened girl whines to her friend. Let's leave. Another student looks at Rosa with concern, as if she's a rabid dog the way these students scurry off.
They act like they know me.
She mutters, collecting the last of the things and stuffing them back into the suitcase, where she spots the folder. At the sight of it, she doesn't hesitate to flip it open, not bothering to even rise from her crouch over the broken suitcase.
Lisa.
She reads in confusion, her eyes then moving to the picture of a girl placed beside the name. Meet Misung, everyone.
Wait, who the hell is that? Is that me?
She sings, a small, excited glint rising to her eyes as she looks at the photo.
I'm freaking beautiful.
Okay, what the hell?
Ah.
Okay, now you can play the song.
It's not
Of
working.
course it's casual.
Testosterone? Why isn't it working? Am I gonna come out soon? Cause
Do you need help? Misung and the stranger both stop at the sight of each other as he crouches to grab her things. She holds her breath, landing into his eyes and smooth skin reflecting the bright sunlight out today. Whoever he is, he's tall and perfectly suits the male uniform of Ningdi Academy. The perfect model student. The wind softly blows through his hair as he looks over Misung with wide eyes and hunched inches from her. Every aspect of it only making it that much more trans-like to witness. Oh, aren't you He trails off, seeming to recognize her but never finishing the thought for some reason. Stranger clears his throat, looking back down to her things scattered with an overly kind smile as if he's forcing it. What is this? Misung is too caught up in her gaze of whoever this student is to notice his eyes looking over her open folder. Is this about you? She glances down at what's inside his hand, immediately locking onto the picture of her on the sheet. Misung gasps.
Give me that.
Instinctively, he pulls it up into the air so Misung lurches forward, going nowhere near the folder, but rather his face instead. Is he on this call?
No.
No? Why? Is he done?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, we
what
can
is
hear you now.
happening?
Are you playing the song? Please tell me you're playing the song.
Yeah, let's watch it.
So now, inches from each other, where their noses can practically be touching and their eyes can look nowhere else but each other, Misung holds her breath, unable to register even the breeze that briskly moves their hair or the drowned-out ambience of the entire city. And anyone would feel the depth that shows in Misung's expression in that moment. Oh. He stumbles out, almost taken aback by her depth, unblinking and so striking. He coughs out a laugh, losing his coolness and a smile for just a second. Sorry. He holds the folder back out to her, which she slowly takes into her fingertips. But it is strange to have a record about yourself.
Aish, what do you know?
He rips the folder from his hands, threatening to hit him over the head with it. What are you investigating yourself? He still has the nerve to ask while blocking Misung's threat.
Why are you here?
But he pauses, half expecting Misung to have gone through with that attack instead. He searches for an answer. Look like you needed help.
Are you blind too?
Misung shouts in his face, scaring his stuttering words back to normalcy. I see I was wrong. He smiles, letting out a sigh and getting up from his crouch, so that Misung gets a full view of him standing above her in the sun rays, dressed in his Mingbi uniform, somehow looking even more majestic than before. I'll leave you and your personal things alone then, he says with a raise of his brow, stuffing his hands into his coat pocket before walking off from her.
You.
Is this yours? A voice bluntly asks that makes Misung jump and completely forget about whoever that been. She turns back ahead of her, finding another male student standing above her. This one with sharp and narrow eyes and no smile in sight. She follows his hand, snatching the bra as fast as she can possibly from his touch. He scoffs at her judgmental reaction like he's invaded her privacy. I'd rather have not seen it either. He assures her with his own judgmental nod, walking back off to some nearby tree with shade. She breathes through the anger, embarrassment, and millions of other emotions. Misung quickly shuffles her things back together, stuffing them into the suitcase.
How far is this damn orientation?
She mutters, dragging along her suitcase with her as she walks toward the large school.